Hi my friends, I just wanted to show you a little bit dynamic equalization. I personally use MAutoDynamicEQ. This one has 7 bands which you can freely place wherever you want, and it's a normal EQ, so you can just not use the dynamic part of it, so it's a simple EQ like every else EQ as well. It has a high pass and a low pass filter, and now let's see what we can do with it. So this is this month's song slipping through my hands, and we have kick in here. So first let's hear it without everything. Oh yeah, there was one EQ was in, this was 6, let's switch it off. Okay, this is somehow quite weak. So I know the bass frequency is about 58 Hertz, which I see on my analyzer on the other monitor. For some reasons I never managed to get a good reading here in this analyzer, because it's not clearly showing which is the bass frequency of this kick drum. So at least I can't see it. I've already prepared some settings for you, so you don't need to go with me through the process of setting them up. So first let's switch on this one here. This is on the bass frequency. It has a tremendous boost of 12.72 dB in the dynamic section. And this is standard attack release. I've set to 40 milliseconds because I wanted this to be short. So this boost should be short. We can change that, and then you can see what happens. So as you can see in auto released, it's it's too long. So I want to exactly pronounce only the bass frequency, and then it's off again very fast. Okay, then we have a second one which is here. The 3 is at 49, and this one is not doing too much. It's just taking out a little bit of these frequencies here, so I get it more clear. So this eliminates a little bit of the boominess. It makes more sense if you hear it together with the kick out. So then we have this one here, it's at 500, is also taking out some boominess. Okay, and I think I have another one here. Oh yes, no, this is not active. This one here is active. So let's see what this is doing. So this is the beater EQ. So as you can see, it's going down 2 dB. Oh no, here we are. And this is a 3200 blah. I don't know, I found this frequency to be good, so I use this one. And it's going up a tremendous 19 dB. So this is exactly accentuating the beater. So here the auto attack and auto release just works fine. So it's only at the moment when it beats, it goes up a good amount, but it's going down very fast again. So let's see what this is doing in context. Yeah, before it was, I don't know what it was. After it is a kick. Okay. Let's go to the next one. This is this one. This is kick out. It's already switched off. So here I have done a lot of things just to show you around a little bit what is possible with this one. So this has a little bit of high pass and it has a low pass as well. And then we have 4 EQ bands. So this one here is a special setup. So this is a low pass, and this low pass kicks in after 69 milliseconds. So it will let through the kick itself and then it cuts it off. Release is very fast, so that it just kicks it off after it initially hit the drum. Okay, let's hear what it's doing. Nothing. It's doing nothing. Why it's doing nothing? Okay, because it's switched off. We need to switch it on. Now we can hear it. So, okay. So only this simple low pass already gives it much more definition. So this one isn't used, this one is used. Let's see what this is doing. This is going up a lot, so this gives a real boom at 86 Hertz, which is a little bit broader than the other one we had on the kick in, which was much smaller. So let's hear what it's doing. So this gives us a lot of meat. Then we have this one here. This one is this one was a low shell. No, what is it? Let's see. Oh, no, not here. Here, a low shelf. Yeah. While this one here is a peak. And this peak is going down. This is auto release as well, but it has special threshold, so it's not always active at all levels. Let's see what it's doing. So this makes it more defined. And we don't actually need this frequency, so this will give space for the bass later on. What else do we have? Then we have this one here. So this is again to pull out some boominess. Let's see if it works. It does. And now this 2 in context. Okay, I would say, yeah, concept proof. This is a lot of this difference. But let's see if we can hear it in the context of the mix. So I will play a bit of the chorus where everything kicks in just very loud and see if this still works. First we switch it off. Okay, this works, but this is basically very plain here. I have some other plugins here before which are already doing a lot of stuff, so you can switch them off as well if you want. By the way, also very nice plugin. This is Black Box from Plugin Alliance. So this gives a lot of edge onto the kick. So it will be better noticeable in the mix. Anyhow, let's go to the bass, which I have here. So this is, by the way, everything which you see now is in addition to the mix I already had. I didn't take too much time to do this mix because, yeah, I don't know. I don't have the time right now because I need to work. So I just did a standard mix with not too much stuff in it. Anyhow, let's go to the bass. So first let's hear it without. Switch it off. And we go to solo. Okay, this was a reverb, which is normally for the snare, which I just so this funny high-end thing, this was coming over this snare reverb, which I've just put in a little bit for whatever reason, I don't know. Anyhow, let's play it, and now we switch this thing on. First, let's see, we have 3 bands here. We switch them off, and then we can see what every band is doing. Switch on the EQ. So this one here is actually a sidechain band. You can sidechain any of these EQ points, and this gets its sidechain signal from the kick drum. So this can be set up if you click either on the equalizer itself or the shape which it is doing. This is to switch on and off the EQ. This is where you select the shape and other parameters like attack and things like that, and there is hidden the sidechain feature. You can't see it here in this row, so you need to click here, then you can it will reveal this additional settings here. So the sidechain needs to be switched on, and then you can set up this sidechain EQ. You can see here it's already working. So this comes in whenever the kick kicks in, then this sidechain filter, filter here will be active. So what do we have here? Let's go from, this one isn't active, this one is active. This one is taking out some dB at 500, so this is anti-boominess again. And then here we have a special EQ. So I will play it, and then you will see this EQ here moves. The frequency moves. Maybe you have heard about Surfer EQ from Soundradix, I think is the company which is developing the Surfer EQ. He can do similar things. This one here is done with a modulator. There's a comprehensive modulation system attached to this plugin, and I'm using this modulation system to slip the frequency up and down in conjunction with the notes played. So I can show you how this is set up here. If you click here, you will see it. No, this is more. Yeah, it is. So here's the frequency. These parameters are not used. You can use how many parameters you want. So you can modulate other parameters as well, but I was only looking after frequency. And here we have the frequency, and it's set up to follow the pitch. You can set it up to follow an envelope or to follow level dependent. So this is what this thing here is doing. Let's play it again. So if I switch off this modulator, then the movement is gone. So okay, this is quite doing something, yeah. And then we have another feature here, which is, no, I think I have it attached to this one. No. Yeah. 4 is the moving one. Now I have to look, maybe yes, 4 is the moving one. There is some additional feature which I only have seen in this EQ and no other EQ. So this boosts the harmonics of the frequency you set up. You can see this little waves, but only when it's played. Here is one, here is one, and here is one. So this is an additional boost to the bass frequency of the EQ. The harmonics of this specific frequency are boosted as well. You can set here, you can switch on or off specific harmonics, so first harmonic, second, and so on and so on. So this is very special to this equalizer. As I said, I've never seen it before. And for the fun of it, I've set up another modulator, and maybe you even didn't notice it. There's a soft saturation, but this is before the output, so it's active for all EQs, just added to the output some soft saturation. And there's another modulator, and this modulator is level dependent. So this is giving an additional accent for the attack, mostly to the attack. So now let's see if it's really doing something in the context of the mix, otherwise it would be useless. Okay, it's definitely doing something. You hear the bass much better in the context of the mix. Now let's go back to this one and just let's switch on and off this EQ1, which is the side-chained EQ from the bass. So definitely the kick is getting more accentuated and the bass is more clear if you switch on this sidechain EQ low high pass. Thanks for watching. See you.